Hello, 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 hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Golden Goblet Series, day 14 of golf. One last day out on the links and the greens and just nature. Digital nature, but it's still better than nothing. We're playing Copperhead Chorus today. Par 36, difficulty easiest. Let's get to it. Again, I didn't pick these courses. This first week was Ryan. The second week was Dan. So
hi there, John McCarthy here. Pleased to
if you got any
kick off a little PGA Tour
any issues,
today we tee this one up at the Copperhead
send them to them. Not actually though. I like the courses. They're all fun.
Round with a bang. Put that one out there in the fairway.
All right, John. Oh, we're starting a par 5, 543 yards. That's relatively short-ish. Well, for a par 5, yeah. I mean, if it's 600 yards, I'm like, ooh. If it's 540, I'm like, okay. That's okay. So we got a bit of wind. And then I'm thinking, I mean, we should be able to get on the green in 2 if we play this right. But I for sure want to be as close to, like, here as I can. Yeah, the wind will blow us a fair bit, so let's just crank it. Oh yeah, okay. That's fine.
It's about 250 yards out.
250 yards. 5 wood? Even the driver. And the problem is the wind is just gonna... But if we get enough roll out of this, it might be okay. Let's just try it.
You're taking driver off the fairway, are you?
John, don't make fun of me. Okay, that
from the greenside bunker. Let's nestle this one in nice and close.
didn't quite go as well as I was thinking. I gotta get used to the splash and the, like, I don't know how much it's gonna move and all that kind of stuff, so. Consider this a learning experience. Just the slow.
Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left.
Slow wasn't, that was not good. Put it over there.
Drops, you got a bird.
Way over there. But, we got an opportunity for a bird.
Oh, it's getting there. That's a solid birdie. I applaud you.
That is a solid birdie. I feel like that hole could have gone a heck of a lot better.
To do things.
You know, if we weren't playing around in the sand, but we recovered. I think that's important. You go through challenging, difficult circumstances, and you don't buckle. Like, you just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's what we're gonna do. Got some winds. This is a par 4, 403 yards. Nothing special. Bounce to the right.
Okay, we are in the rough, and we are deep down into it, so take that into account here. Might need to club up.
Deep down into it. Might need to club up, is what he says. 120... I'm gonna go like this, I think. 6 miles, 6 yard. Yeah, and then I don't think we need to club up. I think we actually just do something like that. Slow? That's not true at all, sir. I thought that was fast. The way my hand feel. I thought I was gonna get in trouble for being fast.
4 feet from the cup.
You know, it probably actually has to do with just being in the rough. Maybe there's a different. You got to go even faster. Could be that. Could be that.
it could be.
Oh, are you kidding me, dude? That it's a good putt. It's a good putt. Like I'm not. It didn't go in, but like really, I'm quite happy with that. When
All
you
right,
saw how
nicely hold. Let's move to the next.
we had a long distance and it was pretty slopey, so
Okay, 1 under par on your
again,
round.
that's one
See if you can
with the putts.
use the wind on this hole.
I feel
Left
like
to
in a
right.
way you can build a formula for how much you got to move and this and that in your head based off of the grid, but just after a while of playing this, you look at the grid, the movement, the distance, and you just get, I do at least, just a feel for it, right? And yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's good stuff right there.
Second shot on the third.
Okay, 154. Wind to our back-ish. And then we're gonna have 5 yards of carry. I'm gonna pull this back a fair bit. Oops. Hit a bit more power than I wanted. Or at least than what was planned, but in hindsight, I guess that's what I wanted. So we're not gonna use the resin here.
Okay,
Because
time to head over to the next hole.
I didn't want to say we don't need it, but we were all thinking it.
Managed to
It
bring
was
things
too
down to
close
2 under
to
after that
use
one.
the resin. So we'll save that for
And
this.
now we're teeing up on the fourth.
For this par 3, which I'll probably actually need it. If you've been paying attention, par 3s give me the most trouble just because you gotta be pretty exact and my drives or my club shots are often not that. So there's some carry, and the wind is pushing us a bit as well, so I'll pull it back a bit more, and then I don't know, that seems, is that like the way the wind is? I don't think that's too extreme. Too hard, but at least we got perfect. I think that's the most important thing. Oh my god, if that hit the pin, you never know. You never know.
A little wayward on that approach.
So unfortunately, I'm
Second
not going to
shot
use
on
the
the
resin
fourth.
here unless it were a putt. Lob wedge.
Nice little chip in for birdie. That was.
You know what's my thing? It's a shame I'm only realizing it now because I don't want to scare anybody, but it would make me so much better at this game. The little ring around the ball, like that's the carry radius, kind of, is my understanding, I think. That's my assumption.
3 under par for the day.
So for chips,
Got a left to right breeze on this hole.
I mean, I just put the ring at the edge of the hole and it went in. It could be a coincidence, I don't know. But if I have more opportunities to test that out today, I will. I've generally kind of been using that for the longer shots onto the green, but not actually chip shots, so. I suppose it's a case of better late than never. This 604 yards, and we're going uphill. This is a long par 5 because of the uphill. Go over here and crank it.
Not sure where this one's going to end up. Okay, we're in
Okay.
the deep rough.
Okay, you know, I underestimated the wind. We're definitely, if we can get on in 3, I'll be happy. They want me to 5. See, the irons are better in the rough. But I'm also just looking to... Yeah, see when you do the driver, it goes 87 yards. For some reason, I thought it was going further. And then I'm actually looking here and I'm like, wait a minute. That's a terrible idea. So yeah, it's you gotta use the right tool for the right occasion. So we will, and hopefully this time the wind cooperate a bit more. There we go. Perfect shot.
Well, you gotta like that. Back in the fairway. Let's
We're
take it
going
from
over
there.
the tree. Okay.
Okay, about 175 yards to go here.
You got some carry, and you've got 4 miles of wind. So I'm gonna say if this radius is 6 yards. Wait, let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I never realized that. But each of these squares is, I think, a yard on the green. They're definitely not feet, I'll tell you that much. I mean, when you look at these people in comparison, it looks about 3 feet per square. So 1, 1, 2, 3, okay, now the wind is shifting a bit though, so we'll go like... Fast? Oh, I felt like it was almost
Maybe
fast.
this one I'll kick to the left.
Oh, I
That'll do for the
forgot. You
approach.
gotta shift it over more because we were more
Next
than
thing
100
we'll take you
yards,
down to
right?
4 under par.
All right, so now we're using the resin putt that we didn't use on 3 and we didn't use on 4. Fortunately, this is a relatively tame. A little wobbly, but we get there. Let's pull it a bit over so we hit the center of the pin.
And it drops from way
Let's
out.
go.
Fine work, friend. That was a bigger. Going down to 4 under par.
Coffees for closers.
All right, pop a nice one out in the fairway on this one.
So now, depending, I'll use my hole 6 resin on this here hole 6. 454 yards, par 4. Again, we'll be on in 2 unless something bad happens, but I'm feeling not too shabby. Let's just let that wind carry us over. Bad swing. Very bad swing. I mean, just look at it.
I think it'll land in the fairway. Could head into the rough, though. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this.
That's just... I pulled back and I don't... My hand just kind of... I got no excuse. It's just the way you do. But with the roll we're going to have... Let's also account for the wind. We're going 147, so I'm going to pull even more over. Fast, which brings us to the left more, but it does give us a bit more distance, which I thought I needed. I don't. Okay, we're on the edge of the green.
Good shot.
We can resin putt from
Yeah,
here.
looks like about 18 feet from
This
here.
hole should have been a lot easier, but my drive put us in a bad place early on. Close, close, a little bit more to the left. Too hard?
Appears to be on line.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was afraid we'd have a little too much speed and it might, if it was gonna hit one of the rims, the edges, it might
5
just
under par at the moment.
keep going. All right, we got one more resin putt.
7th hole.
3 more
coming up.
holes. This is pretty I don't want to underestimate. I keep saying these are pretty simple, pretty easy par 4s, but clearly that's getting to my head and making me relax a little bit more, and I'm not driving well off the tee, so see if we can fix that.
Really nice swing.
Really nice swing. There we go. Thank you, John.
Here's our second shot on the 7th.
Okay. Pitching wedge. Got a bit of winds kind of coming at us. Oof. This is what I'm thinking. I don't change my swing type in this game enough. And it's going to be bad to experiment a bit more with it right now, but I'm going to. So the wind's going to push us a bit, but I'm more concerned about the wind. Slow? No, okay. It's just science, ladies and gentlemen.
Great work there. That's a great approach.
The circle makes it easier.
Here we go. Birdie
Like,
putt.
now that I realize that, this game is easier than 2019. I know you can set the difficulty higher and turn all that stuff off, but out of the box.
Great work.
There we
out
go.
on the course
Oh,
today.
man.
Birdie
It's actually
number
kind of
6.
scary that I'm just realizing this now.
And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Good luck on the par 3 hole.
Okay. The thing is, too, and I know there were some complaints, maybe the handicaps weren't high enough, but Dan has been very close. I think his handicap has been solid. But we all got this game at the same time. And, I'm just saying. You gotta analyze what you're doing. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results, right? Let's see, 15. Winds. Let's go about there. I think that'll work. Okay. MALF, you're going a longer distance, so you gotta pretty much double the wind.
Okay
It's
with
not
that.
6 yards, it's
Got
12
speed,
yards.
My friend, very long putt ahead.
Also, I felt like I was gonna get more carry out of that, but that is my bad. I was way off.
Just a little too much power.
Way off.
This one's just a 3-footer. Looking pretty good.
Par threes, man.
Putt in there for par.
Way off. That was another case of I moved right and moved right. I'm like, oh, I always underestimate.
Got a right to left breeze on this hole.
Not that time. All right, 9th hole, 6 under, par 4, 420 yards. Pop pass. And then got a good chunk of wind. So yeah, let's get it. Let's get it over here. The wind will put us on the green.
Ooh, that one had some stank on it.
Bad swing, but it didn't hurt us at all.
We've got about 115 yards to the pin.
Okay. Let's see here. Pitching wedge. Get some carry. And then... let's see here. 7 miles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do around there.
This is looking good so far.
Okay. That compensated a little bit too much for the win, but we weren't far off. We weren't far off.
Lots of greens, it
There's
seems.
a method to this madness. And we get our last resin putt. It's weird. It's a fairly short putt, but the slope, it's hard to judge for me. The shorter it is. Okay, that's good. Maybe a bit much, but it would still do.
This putt's tracking. And
Oh,
I got
baby.
lost in that. Your round's over already. I thought we just started.
Not bad.
Ending off a
2 pars and
fantastic
7
round of
birdies.
7 under today. Thanks for the
Uh,
round. I enjoyed talking at you this whole time. We'll see you next time.
and it's a pattern too. Birdie, par, birdie, 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 par, birdie. It's very pretty. That's gonna do it for golf. I think we're going to be playing some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2 starting tomorrow. We're all enjoying that game very much. I'm not sure on the competition details, but again, in advance, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I have a very strong feeling Ryan is gonna run away with it. That's okay. Because it's a fun game and we're gonna have a fun time and it's content. It's a win-win-win-win-win-win-win-win-win. But anyways, so we got that to look forward to. But for now, thank you very much. I love golf. It's good stuff. And yeah. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you're new around here, you want to see more this and Golden Goblet series, all that stuff, subscribe. Make sure you're watching Ryan and Dan's perspective if you haven't already done so. Thank you for stopping by here. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Until then, peace out.